I'm just not gonna let mashed potatoes boss me around. Regrets. Good morning, friends. It's coffee o'clock. This coffee cup here is saying the truth, right? Nothing like a new day. Today is the day that I am hosting Friendsgiving at my house, and we are doing all the things. Let's get moving. All right, so we have been doing the things this morning, and I just did a little bit to take care of myself. I made an omelet that had some peppers. It was cooked in bacon grease. It was a good thing to take care of my mama's self, and I took my vitamins. Good job, Mom. I also, when I was out and about this morning, I picked up our Walmart grocery pickup order that had the last minute things that I did not get at Costco, plus a new steam mop, because our steam mop, you know, we go through one every couple years, and it's just right on cue. Have a bunch of people over, have the steam mop blow up. So let me show it to you. It's very different than our other one. Thank you to Lume for sponsoring today's video. Lume's holiday bundles are up to 40% off, which is a great deal for new and returning customers. Lume was invented by an OBGYN, Shannon Klingman. Lume is clinically proven to block body odor all day and continues controlling BO for 72 hours. We have my favorite scent, the Toasted Coconut. This is the whole body deodorant from Lume. We have these very helpful deodorant wipes. These would be great for me to take to a race. This is a cool cucumber scent. This Toasted Coconut, it's a whole thing. It smells amazing. Lume comes in 8 different scents, and it won't stain your clothes. So what I have is the Lume body wash. This is in clean tangerine scent. Lume deodorant is a whole body deodorant. For a limited time, Lume has a variety of holiday bundles available on their website, so it's a perfect time to stock up on Lume products if you are a new or returning customer. Lume products are great stocking stuffers. So many varieties, great for all age groups, and they smell amazing. We also have the whole body deodorant. This is an invisible spray, and this is a lavender sage scent. Lume's spray is a low irritation formula. Lume also has a wide range of aluminum-free products available. Lume's holiday bundles are up to 40% off, which are a great deal for new and returning customers. And just for my followers, Lume is offering an extra $5 off, plus free U.S. shipping on orders over $30 when you order in the link below in the description and enter code Jamerrill at checkout. Thanks again to Lume for sponsoring today's video. Got some goodies at the Walmart, but focusing on this steam mop. So it's a Shark. I've had probably over 8 years or so. At the Forest House, I got my first steam mop. Before that, we just did those Swiffer pads at the farmhouse. This steam mop was the only one that was like, put in my Walmart shopping cart last night, pick it up this morning. That was a big deal versus the one that truly replaced the one I had that used the same kind of like towel heads that went over the top. It was gonna be 2 or 3 days. I would like to clean these floors before we have 35 pairs of feet over them tonight. And then they'll make it again. So anyway, it says it steam sanitizes 99.9% of bacteria removal. I wasn't sure. I assumed it would come with one set. I was trying to read up quickly on what I need as far as replacements. For a moment, I thought I needed these every time. That didn't make sense because these were $20. But it says that you can get 20 or so uses out of them and you wash them. Oh, okay, and it has 4 pads. It has a dirt grip, soft scrub, and dusting washable pads. And I got 2 sets because in a perfect world, we steam mop once a week. So maybe between the set that's in here and these 2, maybe I have enough for a year with these. There you go, right on cue for the holidays. Stick with me. We will use that at some point today. Then other things I got, well, I don't know how many platters and things I need. I have some, you know, recently we went downstairs to the basement. I brought up what I had. I have more in the cabinet. I just got some basic white, these are like Better Homes and Gardens platters. Okay, you're gonna do this whole setup with me throughout the day. At the end of the day, we're gonna have that island full of food. we're gonna see how things come together. There's also this Better Homes and Gardens serving tray. This is like last minute, get ready for holiday entertaining, because again, we're having this big Friendsgiving tonight. We're gonna have our own big family Thanksgiving week. I hope to do a Christmas party, and then our own at-home Christmas week things. Just let's be festive. Now, I'm a sucker for all the Pioneer Woman stuff. I had several of these 9x13s. They weren't fantastic for freezer meals though. We quickly busted the handles off. Like, we asked a lot of them, and yeah, it didn't go well. I thought, okay, won't use them for freezer meals, and maybe that's just like, well, Jamerrill, you silly, of course you wouldn't put them in the freezer. But I tested that out, and yeah, it didn't work well. So anyway, if I just use these for entertaining and not freeze them. So there's that. Then, so tonight we're gonna do a thing with a bowl of candy, and so I just got, you know, outside of Halloween time now, but these are the snack size, and that'll be a variety. My gluten-free folks would like to bake, and they wanted to do some quick and easy gluten-free desserts. So I don't know how many of these they're gonna do. Actually, they have a full day of things too. So I got them. They will use them for themselves in the coming days, but cinnamon swirl gluten-free cake, they like this one. And then also the double chocolate brownie mix. Let's see, so this is a monster cookie mix. They have never used this brand, but I just was trying to get some different things. I also got a gluten-free classic yellow cake, and then some different vanilla icing that also said gluten-free whenever I put it in the cart. So that was some gluten-free folks requested stuff. We're not home cooking gluten-free desserts during this season. I can order things. Also, Mama's Mind Your Business chocolate stash, 85%. And I like to get the gluten-free, dairy-free 88% ones at the John Henry General Store. I think they carry the Cocoa Love or Choco Love brand. They don't have that at the Walmart. But these are better than nothing. And again, I might have like 2 lines in a day. Super important, refilling my Crazy Richard's peanut butter stash. I have a couple tablespoons a day of sugar-free, free of all the things, peanut butter, and then also enter into my life the Crazy Richard's crunchy peanut butter. Several folks have sent me some wonderful, like low-carb, sugar-free, gluten-free, Reese-ish type recipes, and I appreciate that. And yet all I can get done is break a couple squares off of this, slather some Crazy Richards on it, put on the latest Little House of the Prairie audiobook that we're listening through. Last night we just finished on the banks of Plum Creek, and we started by the shores of Silver Lake. I'm not reading it out loud, but I'm chowing down on my dark chocolate and my peanut butter, a couple tablespoons of peanut butter, and I'm listening with my folks. And I mean, that's happiness right now, right? Also, gluten-free folks, I got some rice cakes for their stash. Some fruit we didn't have. So I am basically at this party and through the holidays and just everyday life with my Trim Healthy Mama knowledge background, and then also with my inflammation, but I really think that my inflammation is mainly my stress. A lot of you have said, you know, Jamerrill, you're also perimenopausal. Yeah, I feel like I have been since like age 37. Okay, woman's health, all the things over here. So I kind of have like, how many firestorms can be happening in my life and in my body at one time? I don't know, but we're finding out, okay? So there's a lot going on. So then we get to, what in the world do I put in my mouth every day? So even at like a holiday party like this, I will focus on the protein, and this goes back to what I've learned from years with the Trim Healthy Mama folks. I'm gonna go for the protein. I'm gonna have the turkey. I'm gonna go for fruit, and I'm gonna go for vegetables. I'm walking that line with the dairy-free. Some days I'm feeling it, some days I'm not. I might have some cheese tonight. Protein and fruits and vegetables, getting some healthy fats in there. That's what I'm going to eat. But I'm going to make a variety of things for a variety of people. And I say make. I have a hopeful list for this afternoon. Stick with me and we'll see how far we'll get. I think it's all good, doable things. I thought even if I don't get get to mashing potatoes today. We can do our family roasted potatoes. I've got a lot of teenagers trained on these to wash the potatoes, to cube them, to roll them in some olive oil, some onion powder, garlic powder, salt and pepper, get them in the oven and roast them. Even if it's because I have on my list for today, I'm gonna lay down flat for an hour and a half. I'm looking at my clock. I think it's gonna happen. We should at least have roasted potatoes. Okay, I'm just not gonna let mashed potatoes boss me around. So I got some more whipped topping because the Jell-O salad, did it already happen? Is it never happening? I don't know. But even if not for that stinking Jell-O salad, pumpkin pies and things. So we will have that. I got for my homemade cranberry sauce I do in a slow cooker. Now I've done this for so many years. You may have seen me do it or you may not have, but it's cranberries in the slow cooker, it's some orange juice, it's some orange zest, which I have in like a dried shaker form, some brown sugar, some regular sugar, cook it on low for several hours. And I want to then also take that cranberry sauce and do some cranberry meatballs. I have a recipe for that too. And a lot of it is just like dump it in the slow cooker, put on the lid. Hey, look, I made homemade cranberry meatballs. So I have some more supplies. I got some brown sugar for that. I have some more just great value mayonnaise because I have a team that is phenomenal at doing dozens and dozens of deviled eggs at one time. I could not be happier. Even the other week, they made, I don't know, 4 dozen deviled eggs and did these beautiful deviled egg boards. And so that's the job they're gonna get today. And I just wasn't sure mayonnaise wise. We've got our cooler full of our ice and sodas now. I have a friend that's going to bring homemade tea and we have cases of water. So I just got, if I would have thought of it in Hobby Lobby, I would have got the Thanksgiving themed cups. We have the beautiful Thanksgiving disposable plates. So I just got their holiday pack in the colors. Maybe let's party prep. You ready? Party prep, Jamerrill, survival style. Let's set out our gold and our silver for our Thanksgiving party. And then we will save the green and the red for our Christmas party. Okay? Okay, I like it. We're party planners. Martha would be proud that we're only using the silver and gold cups for this and that we are saving the red and the green for Christmas. So that was the grocery haul. So now I want to do about an hour to an hour and a half power cleaning. Again, it's not just me. You will only see me. It is my folks, the ones that are not in the sunshine. I will circle some in. I have someone going around now and just getting cobwebs that are up in hard to reach places around the house. We're checking in on bathrooms, making sure there's a hand towel in each bathroom, making sure the soap is refilled. I want to get those trash cans emptied. In here, when I was getting ready to do this haul, I had them wipe down the countertops and like get the back behind where my knife block and such is. We have things to decorate with. That we'll get to that though. And I have a list I'm working off of, which is hopefully before we lay down and take the hour and a half flat mama rest, I plan to get the turkey in the oven and to get the cranberry sauce going, because my thinking is not long after I'm up and have some fresh rest and we get going with our afternoon cooking, then I can take the homemade cranberry sauce to get the cranberry meatballs going, which is just a fun variety. Of course, you know that Costco meal prepped a lot for us, but we still will be heating things through and prepping. And I got on my list maybe a homemade potato salad. I know that's best to do the day before and let it sit in the refrigerator, but if I can get that done earlier this afternoon, it would still have a couple hours in. I'm hopeful. This is a fun little hopeful project and day for us. All of my folks are happy and excited, and it's nice to be excited. You know? Okay, next thing. And also like reality of my work at home mom life. So I end up using the end of this island all the time for like computers and books and my planner and everything. So half of that is on the floor. There's just a lot going. And like I need the whole island for food tonight. So I'm a little overwhelmed, like which cleaning thing do we start on now for this hour plus? But I think what I'm gonna do is, you know, I bought this Hopes and Dreams cabinet for a whole other vision. I was putting freeze-dried food in it and home can items I was bringing up from the basement. And this is where I was gonna pull things out of. I was even at one point looking at having shelves built for home canning. Anyway, with that given reality, I think I'm just gonna, I gotta get this stuff somewhere anyway. I'm either gonna put it in my bedroom or whatever. I think I'm just gonna put some stuff in there. I don't know. Let's do something. Well, friends, mama life, I got pulled in some different directions, so I had to pause working on my cabinet, which I don't know, is it gonna become like my cookbook cabinet and stuff? Maybe it's just my mama's book cabinet. We're gonna try to make it functional because I need to put this stuff somewhere. Maybe it'll help clear up the end of my counter a little bit. And so, yeah, I guess this is what we're doing now. Who knew? I thought I bought this for canning jars and freeze-jarred items I wanted to keep upstairs. It's just not functional for that right now in this season of life. So I'm getting all my jar rings to a lower drawer. I have many jar rings stashed in many places, and I'm going to take just the few empty jars that have collected in this cabinet. Those will be taken to my jar sanctuary down in the grocery store in my basement, and we are going to clean up all of these shelves. I need to get a rag as well and a towel and just dust off things in there, so that's what we are going to do right now. And then I'm going to make it all fresh and start putting not only some of my business mama things in there, but also my books, you know, just like you see sitting in my mama chair there by my coffee pot. I got a whole basket with a variety of books that some I'm reading currently, some are waiting for me for another day. Don't worry, I always, the book piles are deep and wide around here. So why shouldn't mama have her beautiful cabinet be full of books that many I have read and many I cannot wait to read, plus have some of my business stuff in there too. It just seems more functional for this particular season of life. And I just love how these ideas come together. It's not at all what I planned, but it ends up being a very surprisingly beautiful idea. And I'm glad that we're doing this. Not exactly what I planned to do on this day, but you know, having people over makes you get stuff done. And look what I found in the cabinet. So, well, also thrift store update. The back handle got broken off of this, but I'm gonna try to still use it, or I'm gonna have to put it in the window. It's so cute. We got that at the Goodwill recently. But I found my little fall cups that should have been out for 6 weeks or so now. Found the two little gnome guys that can just make friends with the snowmen. Found one of the Christmas ones that was still put up. So again, you see me grow. Well, this poor little Santa's upside down. You see me grow this cup collection, and then things happen. Like Santa, we've had him, I don't know, maybe 2 years now. We'll see if he makes it through this season. We got these in a set at Costco a few years ago, and I think we've got 2 or 3 of these animals left. You might remember I brought home the Berenstain Bear cups from Texas in 2022. This Pioneer Woman cup, one of you sent me another 4-pack of these a few years ago, and so I have this as my standard. So we have that guy that we got at the thrift store the other day. So I love some good happy cups. Alrighty. So anyway, friends, I thought having dozens and dozens of people over, it was a good time to organize my vitamin drawer, right? I've got a lot of vitamins now that I take. It's like if you give a mouse a cookie, I take, and they're different than the ones that I was taking. And I just have this little whiteboard in my effort to take care of myself. I have this board, of course it would be a whiteboard, right? It's set out with my current things. And I thought, you know what? I need to be able to put that in a drawer. That's why I had this drawer. Now these may not go in there. These might have to stay out here. Anyway, I don't know what to do other than out with the old, in with the new. Oh, I think it's because some of this wouldn't fit in there. Oh my. Oh, well, maybe I will put these, I've got an idea. It's not great, but it's something. This is my everyday regimen. And then I have my 2 little measuring cups where I get my things ready. All right, and my list from my doctor, so I remember what I'm doing. I have it pretty well memorized now, but okay. All right. So really, truly, my mama feet resting. Got my timer set for 15 minutes. Crazy Richard's peanut butter on celery and a little 100% dark chocolate, but also apply Crazy Richard's peanut butter. After this, my plan is I'm gonna go ahead and get the turkey in the oven, get the cranberry sauce going in the slow cooker. Then, those are the two things I feel like are really time dependent right now. Then I'm gonna lay down flat for an hour, and then we're gonna get back up and do some more cooking and heating through and warming up, even reheating stuff from Costco. Takes a couple hours of work when it's that much food. Alrighty, things are getting pretty serious. I'm gonna preheat the oven and start working with this turkey situation. And we are reading the box. And look at this, Jesus loves me. We found our roasting pan downstairs. It's gonna be washed. Someone else getting the other dishwasher loaded. We got our little stand built. Little decorating things are being put together from our different Hobby Lobby kits. Tablecloth was put on, and these are our different little Hobby Lobby craft kits. Probably gonna put those in a basket of some sort. Also, so many of you have asked for a tour beyond this room where this baby kitchen used to be. So, like the mismatched floors, that's okay. That's life. So this is where the baby kitchen was, where we did all that work for all those years. Had everything done just like a basic taupe color. With the floors, I just wasn't sure who, what, when, where, why. I didn't know if I was selling, coming, going, what in the world was happening. And so we also had the tree that came through the roof at the same time. Now, insurance covered the tree, but I was cash flowing the other projects, getting the baby kitchen out. The plan before life blew up was this flooring was going to be taken through the whole house. And then when life blew up, there was no, like, I don't know, what was it, concrete? There was no, like, floors under the layer of whatever the vinyl, whatever was on this baby kitchen floor. There was not hardwood under it. And so I believe when I got my quotes, it was going to be like another couple thousand to have the rest of it done. And I'm like, you know what? We can throw an area rug over it. So whatever, two-tone floor. Laugh at that all day. Ha ha, that's life. But this is our nice big living room area. I did get the couches last Christmas. I have videos over in my membership community at largefamilytable.com/community when I was decorating this room and getting different pictures and, you know, just being a mess, but still moving forward. So I got the couches last Christmas, which was nice. Our first different looking Christmas in this nice big room. That was my goal, and to have couches. That's our blue couch we got a couple years ago that used to be down there. I still have things I would like to get hung up over there. I have mirrors and things, but yeah, I can't do that. So I have to have someone come and do that, and Mama hadn't got that done. But I do have some of these nice fresh pillows that we got. I think this one's just from Walmart. These, were they from Big Lots? The quilt is from the thrift store. The pane of glass got broken out of that French door, and it is duct taped right now. But our picture that we have had there for a long time, and my boots are there. This is usually my end of the couch where, I don't know, twice a month, or you just saw me. I was gonna say twice a month I get to sit with my feet up, but that is different because today I did too. And then there's our TV we recently replaced, doing big things. And then here, let's see what's happening. This is our laundry room. That's a dress my mom's working on. This used to be like closets and Anyway, we had this whole hallway situation. So one of the things I also had done, I put my budget into actually having a laundry room with, we reuse this pocket door. I don't know if I can do it and hold my camera though. So in my mama doing it all budget, I put my budget money towards getting my family a laundry room with a door that closes and getting us a big open living room. You know, we've never had a big open living room in all of these years, and getting 2 fresh couches. And I did not take the floor the rest of the way through the house because just honestly, I mean, if we're here forever, I mean, nothing's forever, right? We could always take the floor the rest of the way. And if I do end up selling and moving and doing something different, then there's just one of the quirks of the house. But anyway, there we go. There's a little bonus tour. And then we come right in here to the kitchen. Alrighty, so we are making things happen now, aren't we? Oh yeah, let me show you this. Run and grab it. Well, the goat ate the rest of the dahlias in the old hopes and dreams garden, but we have zinnias, and one of my folks put them in these jars. Now I had tea lights ordered. We can just do tea lights in regular old mason jars too, though. It's kind of sweet having these flowers in these leaf jars. We did this with a homeschool group several years ago. And so my plan is to set things around. Sound like a good plan? So I'm getting these zinnia vases now filled with some water. We're gonna get the turkey bag ready, just showing it that, yeah, we're gonna do this thing. Also, thanks for enjoying the heightened color. My filming was being done with my phone and I was having all kinds of phone filming adventures. But no matter what, like all of life, we are doing it. I've had this turkey sitting in our big red pot. Hoisting it up. Oh, okay. And now we are beginning to pull things together to do this turkey so I can lay down flat for an hour because that's still my priority. You see, it has gone from an hour and a half to being an hour because realistic mama, but still laying flat for an hour, it does a lot. And I forgot what I was doing there for a minute, but we just kept trucking through. So I got my flour to throw in the bottom of my bag. I've had some mamas contact me and say things like, hey, I'm 36 and I've never cooked a turkey before, or I'm 43 and I'm hosting Thanksgiving and I've actually never done a turkey. Honestly, I have baked a lot of turkeys at home over the years. However, I don't do it every day or every month. You know, it's only maybe twice a year. So have I done it 10 times? I don't know. Have I done it 20? I mean, maybe, but every year I just read this box. So just read the box, mamas. It tells you what to do. It tells you, you know, throw your tablespoon of butter in there, not butter, your flour. It says rub the turkey down with some butter, throw some seasoning in there, okay? And we do these things. And you can read the directions just like me. Alrighty, so back to the directions in the box. So a whole unstuffed turkey, 16 to 20 pounds, about 2.5 hours. So we're doing pretty good. I was going to stuff it, but I think I'm just gonna be glad that it's done. Flour, celery, onion, in bag, spray inside, nonstick spray if desired. Brush turkey with oil or melted butter. Place turkey on top of vegetables. Alrighty, well I definitely have some celery that can go in there. I don't have any onion ready right now. So, we're doing it though. Let me get something to work with here. I'm about out of olive oil. I think the other day I almost was. Let's see where we are. It's like not the time to run out of other things, but okay. Butter. Let me just get some butter. Just in case. I can send someone downstairs. But by the time I find folks and send them downstairs for butter, I'll just use the butter that's in the fridge. The thought I just had was I didn't get any kind of bread. At one point I was going to make a yeast roll situation, but it's okay. It's okay. And so now, I mean, look at me, mamas. If I can do this, anyone in the whole entire universe can do this. I have not baked a turkey. I guess in 2 years now. 2022 was my last like large family, how I thought life looked, mega Thanksgiving hosting in my kitchen. And I have not baked a turkey since then. Now, of course, you know, I bake a lot of farm-raised chickens. Yes, I do, in this same big red pot. But this turkey is 18 and a half or 19 and a half pounds. I mean, you know, it's like 4 chickens. Step 1. Or I guess 3. I got it in the bag, right? I'm rubbing it down with that melted down butter. I've already put in the tablespoon of flour. You can, the box directions say, you know, you can throw some celery in there, some onions, even some carrots. You can go ahead and you can do your stuffing inside of the bird. Delicious. I wanted my nap. Okay, priorities. Mama ain't stuffing no bird, but I got some Redmond salt on it, got the butter. And then at the end, I stabbed the bag. We are getting a turkey in the oven. We are doing that thing, aren't we? And close back the tie, cut 6 half-inch slits. Very good. We can do this. See, last year I wasn't making no turkey. This year I'm doing 2 turkeys from J&L Green Farm. I mean, it's something. It's kind of sad cleaning out that cabinet. That actually makes me feel some feelings right now. But you know what? I got my books in there. I got my journals. I got my new things I'm working on. And maybe that cabinet's just going to get a new life like the rest of me, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pretty good. Alrighty, so there it is. New life, new turkey, huh? That's my collection of other things in the sink. We're gonna deal with those next, but gonna get this turkey in the oven and then get to the cranberry sauce. There's our pretty zinnias cheering us on. So let's do this. Alrighty, bon voyage. Don't think nothing's touching at the top. No, we're doing pretty good. Okay, see you in 3 hours, turkey. So it's 2:06 when that turkey went in. Alrighty, so we're gonna put this giant turkey neck and these organ pieces in here for now. I got nothing but freezer time for them. We will see them on another day. Wouldn't it be nice? Like, just dream with me for a minute. All these chicken carcasses I've been collecting, and now this turkey carcass. At times like this, I think of big batch broth. I'm like, wouldn't it be nice to just have like a day or two and just do big batch broth? Do like a year's worth of broth for my large family. That's how my mind goes. Okay, we are gonna switch to cranberry sauce cooking thoughts. Okay, as I was filling that pot, I got a no way Martha Stewart idea, right? But what if we put our paper plates on this? Wouldn't that be nice? Like, people come up and get their paper plates. Let's try it. Let me get some. This gets filed under not what I need to be doing right now. This is not making cranberry sauce. And some of these may not fit on it, but some might. I'm just going to take these over. Okay. We'll think of these things. We also have our napkin situation. If I get them over there, then I can think about it. And then I'm like, we could wrap some leaves around that. Are we decorating? I think we are. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we could wrap leaves around the base. Come on, leaves. Think, where did I get these? Not Dollar Tree. These. Oh, and these have little shiny berries. Okay, that. Then we have our little fake pumpkins and a turkey. I don't know. Stick with me. Natural flow. Back when I would host like homeschool mom night outs and fun things like that here, or when we'd have 15 to 20 people. We have done the buffet that starts and goes around, but I've also had it where it starts here and you move on. I try to think of the flow. The trash can is there, that's a thing. But again, this is so not making cranberry sauce right now, but it's funner. Okay, we have our little leaves. Oh, this makes my heart happy. look. Oh, and the leaves are like going up. Okay, this is really, really a thing. Okay, put you there. Nice. Okay. Okay. And so we'll do something with the napkins, but maybe, and I'll take them out of plastic. Maybe this is going to be smaller plate situations. I mean, just because we can. Do we do that? And then we have little pumpkins. I guess let's go ahead and take these out of the plastic. I'm not stressed by having people over, and getting ready is fun. It's given us a fun thing to do and look forward to. I did have, let me get a fork. Okay, that's the closest thing. Do that sure. This could just be for smaller plates. I mean, what? How fun? How fun is this? I love it. Oh, that part of what I was saying too was we will have a pretty clean house and food and fun plates and a few crafts, and there will be families and kids and people and neighbors. My mom is going to be proud. She is going to see this and be so proud of me. It's like, whose daughter are you? Okay. Turkey. I love us. I love this about us. So I have another basket. This is so not getting cranberry sauce ready, but this is how I live my life and how I get things done. Wait a minute, inspiration struck for a second. It all has to get done. But before I lay down flat for an hour, okay, I have some different size plates. And I figure we will not use all of these tonight, but whatever we have is also for our Thanksgiving week. So when I'm doing this, today's actual date, I know this won't be out for another week or so, but it's earlier in November, and it was actually really hard to find Thanksgiving stuff still. Found my ladder. I gotta run for the ladder. This is why I do have 2 ladders. I have another one I could have opened up. Okay. Plates. Maybe napkins. Okay. Nice. So, probably need to put some napkins at the bottom. It'll just look nicer. Okay, there. Beautiful. And lovely. And then for this situation, put napkins at the bottom. Oh, my Aunt Jo would be so proud of me. My goodness. Wait till you see this. Okay. Turkey, this. Let's decorate with an authentic pumpkin, right? Nice. And then let's see here. Put one of our thrift store things. I could have one of my folks write a little sign. We have a little turkey family. Leave that there. I know you all are thinking of so many more ideas for me, and I just can't hear you through the TV, but I am trying to hear you from the future, in the past, all of that. I guess I'll just move these down here for right now. And this is our regular old everyday napkins. Put them in here for a moment. See, this is how ADHD works. And how I'm pretty high functioning. We got this thing done. Didn't even know it was on the list for this moment, but now it is done, and I feel really good about it. Oh, I love it. I'm going to put a little pumpkin in front of him. Okay, and then also a way that my brain works is everything we don't need in a situation, I'm actually going to remove from here and put on the table. And then as we decorate and set things up, with this food that's not even ready yet, but we'll get there, we'll put things back. This is the Jamerrill will run. How much do I want to nap? A little rest. Let's see. Put a flower there. People are that could get knocked. We should probably maybe behind the turkey. But let's put the other one. I love the end of this island. Come and see. Could you love this anymore? Isn't that sweet? It just makes my heart happy. I feel like it turned out so lovely. Look, so little Hobby Lobby leaves, these little fake you out pumpkins. This Better Homes and Gardens stand that really, I mean, it's too small for me to put anything I'm going to serve on it. But how cute for plates. Remind me, we will do this forever. We've got that turkey that I bought maybe 2022 where I thought, oh, I'll just collect turkeys every year. You didn't know, but you're doing it now. Okay, the regular size plates, and then I got these platter plates. A couple different patterns here. All from that Hobby Lobby 50% off section. Got a little thrift store turkey, and then this is what I was like, oh, Aunt Jo would be so proud. The 3 different napkins there. It's just so nice. I cannot wait to let this makes me happy. Oh my goodness, thank you. Endorphins, running, and cute paper plates. I love it. All right, so now we're gonna be on Team Cranberry Sauce. And I don't think a lot of one. I'm gonna wash off these cranberries, and this cranberry sauce is freezer friendly. I have made it ahead in the past and frozen it, and then you just take it out and frost it and serve it when you need it. And I've even gotten cranberries on sale before and just thrown whole bags in the freezer until whenever. And after the holidays would be good to do that. And then you can make cranberry everything in the new year in 2025. Wonder what will happen to us in 2025, or what we will happen to in 2025. I'm hearing from so many wonderful warrior women who never asked to have to completely rebuild their lives, but you know what? They're doing it anyway. Fine. It'll be the thing that we do. I probably don't need this big of a slow cooker. I don't need this air fryer at all today. This needs to go. Don't move the Instant Pot. I'm gonna move these down, and then I'm going to, well, looks like I get to clean behind the counter. Anyway, while I lay down for 1 hour, I will have some folks put these away. And as you all may know, I'm filming on my phone, and I feel like I have to apologize if the lighting or the color's extra weird at different times. My phone is like 5 or 6 years old now, and I don't use it for regular filming, and I broke my camera at Costco yesterday, and this is the last YouTube video I am filming. You all won't see any difference. You're still going to be getting videos regularly, but for the rest of this week, I am going deep into getting my YouTuber Extraordinaire course finished out and ready to launch. I got a lot of business-minded mama stuff to do with that. So I needed something to film this video on. Kind of feels like a vacation, but not really. I'm going to be working and filming every day. It's just filming something different, and that's good for my brain. Filming different style videos and stuff too, and chatting all the business stuff. While I rest, it would be good for my deviled egg specialist to work on that. We'll need this big slow cooker. This would be like the 6 pounds of meatballs. So it was just so good, so good to just pull this stuff out and get these back corners. So many little like fruit flies and stink bugs and I don't know, bits and bobs that get pushed around here. I am so thankful though, so thankful. Thank you, past self. My present self, past, present, and future, is so thankful that we did this tile backsplash. I have not regretted this one time. And you know that you all have been with me through how many kitchens? I think this is our 4th kitchen.
with these adventures over this past decade on this channel, because this house, you know, we've used 2 kitchens, and I hope my future kitchens that we do something fun with these tile backsplash. The only other thing I think I want to explore in this life could be fun, different, like grandma wallpaper, but not today, not today. Oh, by the way, let's make cranberry sauce, right? So I washed my cranberries. I dumped them in this slow cooker. It's a 7-quart slow cooker. And yes, I'm prepping ahead with this cranberry sauce. So many delicious recipes that you can use your leftover cranberry sauce with as well. And I will link this recipe in the description below. I'm dumping in my cranberries. This is how classy this is. Dumping in my brown sugar. We're going to dump in some orange juice on top of it. And then you can throw in some cloves, some nutmeg, some cinnamon, whatever spices that you would like to inhale, okay? Whatever you want your kitchen to smell like. Also, you can do some orange zest or some dried orange peel. And I had some orange peel in my cabinet there. And I'm going around looking for my other spices. I found my other cinnamon I couldn't find, plus I had filled another one. So now we have 2 containers of azure cinnamon, and I'm happy about that. So now you just stir it up, and then you let it cook down, and it's just a beautiful smell, beautiful, delicious thing. Okay, there we go. Now this means we're gonna do a quick tidy, and I'm gonna set the timer and lay down flat, and then we're gonna really get going. And now it is just a matter of racing around this kitchen. If only it was this fast, but I am wiping the things down. This is what Mama does, wiping the cabinets, wiping the counters. I do have my army of people going around with their different to-do list that are not in this kitchen currently, but when I lay down flat for my hour, they have a list of things that they will be doing out in this room as well. So you only see me, but this is a massive team effort. It did take a whole bunch of planning on my part, even though, hey, Costco did 97% of this food. Yes, it still takes planning. It still takes having a day to heat through things, to clean the house, to get ready, to open these little crafts. So just picture if I would not have gone to Costco for Costco to do this Thanksgiving for us, this Thanksgiving party, I would have had several days of cooking, which that's my heart. That's what I wanted, just like a lot of life. That's what I wanted to do, but that's not what reality was for me. So that's okay. Costco did it. I'm on the way, really am on the way to a rest here, but just setting some of these things out. And then I was like, oh, I probably need colored pencils for those. I've got to get those together. Might need glue or something for these. I might be failing here, but I don't, okay. Probably all falling apart at the moment, but I'm gonna rest. It'll be better after a rest. It's just, you know, a nice little idea. Maybe they take home a craft in the bag. Do we do that? That could be a thing. And high outlets up in the walls, that's what happens when, you know, there used to be a baby kitchen here. I'm laying here, I'm resting. Give you a big Costco Thanksgiving update. Deviled eggs, the water's gonna be boiled. Deviled eggs are happening. They are going to make the deviled egg mix with the yolks and everything. When it gets that far, put it in the fridge. We're gonna wait to assemble until closer time. Somebody's dumping 6 pounds of meatballs in another slow cooker and getting barbecue sauce going on those. So little things are happening. As I'm laying here, I'm thinking, I mean, if I have 2 hours before party time, it might take all of that 2 hours to just heat through and get ready all the Costco things I have. Regrets. Okay, we won't say regrets. It's just reality. That is going to take a bit, and washing the vegetables, and like gotta herd elephants coming upstairs, making veggie trays and washing fruit and getting all that stuff ready. So that's why I'm having the barbecue meatball situation happen, because the cranberry sauce, it's not enough time for it to finish and be chilled. So look at me, I am making ahead cranberry sauce for actual Thanksgiving Day. Yeah, I don't think there's enough time for the cranberry sauce and the cranberry meatballs to happen. A whole lot's still going to happen though. All right, so while I was resting, we got some other things done. Hanging from 2 of our lights there, we got our little pumpkins. We have the thankful banner and the loud fan are in full force. We've got our barbecue meatballs happening. Woo, there they are. And then the cranberry sauce, which at least smells good. So this is it. The countdown clock has begun. I'm scrubbing my sink, so that means it's pretty serious. But that's just something to consider when people come over. At least in this kitchen, they're right there by the sinks. And so I like to wipe my sinks down if I can. And I am rinsing off a few more platters we're going to use for things that we got down from our cabinet. I'm going to continue to go through these last minute things with that fresh mama energy. That's right. Let's just set everything off of this counter. It just seemed like it's a good time to clean the toasters, right? You're having about 35 people in your kitchen. Let's clean our toasters. Whatever gets it done, right? That's what I love. One of the things I love about having people over is, I mean, you all know I clean my toasters. Okay, you've seen it. But when you're having a house full, just like getting my book cabinet there, even that creative energy to make myself do that was birthed from having a house full of people. Wow, that would be really nice if I didn't have piles of books everywhere. I mean, you know, I have my whole foyer filled of bookshelves, but in the kitchen needs it too. Okay, so we're wiping things down. We're wiping down the Vitamix that my folks use like 4 to 6 times a day, okay? Those frozen bananas do not go to waste around here, that is for sure. Wiping down the toasters, wiping down all of my appliances, just doing a deep dive clean here, which is so good. You know, that's the kind of stuff that can get mentally bogging. And so have some friends over, get some projects done, or have your friends over to help you get some projects done. All of it is allowed. I'm going through now, I'm filling this tea kettle. So I decided, you know what? Let's have a tea station and a coffee station. It's going to be evening. How precious is this? When I have hosted Homeschool Mom Night Out over the years, it's been a while since I've done that. It was back in, you know, a different time, a different life. But anyway, I would have the coffee ready. I would have a tea area set up. And so I was like, oh, I'm going to have a bunch of adults. They probably like coffee and tea. How cool is this? So I got out my apple cinnamon tea, got out some dandelion tea, put it in a little bread basket, and put that little give thanks sign that we got from Hobby Lobby for like, I don't know, 47 cents in there. Hey, look, we decorated, right? So I am just cleaning things up. Got my little Mr. Coffee pot. I don't think that thing is ever going to let me down, you know? I just think for $19 or whatever it was. That's my gold standard there. And so I got the coffee pot ready. Alrighty, so who knew we were going to have a coffee and tea station? But I've done this when I hosted Homeschool Mom's Night Out before. And now I'm looking at my little pumpkins and I got some more. Hold on. This is going to be a whole situation. Now, I also have our little tea light candles. I haven't used these yet. We got them at Hobby Lobby. And so very last minute, like I guess 5:45, I'll turn the coffee on and I guess we'll wait on the tea kettle. Maybe even until 6 for that. And then where would be maybe here to have a nice little all very pleasant. I try to keep in mind people will be moving and grabbing and like they need to really be able to get to the tea, and that's why I put the stevia and stuff in the front. So my cute little flippin' pumpkins, I'll just kind of put them around so they're not too much in the way. Woo. Okay, this one wants to be part of this party. So, well, they're all in groups of 2 now. We need to have them staggered. Maybe you and you. There you go. It's a thing. It's something. Okay, I wasn't so sure about this, but it's really pretty. This little confetti situation, but I'm just placing it around just a little bit here and there. I'll be finding it till 2027, but oh, that's nice. Let me do a few more leaves over here. I don't want the pumpkins and acorns turned willy-nilly. We'll have no willy-nilly pumpkins here. I think that's pretty. Nice. So here's our time update. I want to be done with whatever it is I'm doing by 5:30. At 5:30, I'm just gonna call time and sit in my chair and put my feet up, okay? But here's our nice little, look, just some little confetti around. I'm happy. I'm happy with how this turned out. Just very nice and simple. And then over here, we have our little addition put in there. Very good, very good. And I had one of my younger folks, they had great joy over filling these candy bowls. So this table won't stay like this, but it's just kind of the things I'm pulling and working from. Also, this was cute. I told one of my younger folks to move my flowers by the door. I knew pumpkin pie would not be happening, but I know it will be happening in our future. But I just thought it's so cute how they decorated with the pumpkins and then with the mums. Also, we have world famous deviled eggs going down. Alrighty, so I know that there's things that need heated through. We have these salads to assemble here. I have some different meat and cheese boards we're going to put together. We've got veggies to wash and prep. That's just where choosing the easy breezy lemon squeezy kindness on the nervous system, I'm like, what can I get done, right? Baked scallop potatoes in the oven, and I have a second oven. These take 25 minutes. And they're not a big thing to consider. We also have, let's read here. We have the hour and a half for a Costco pot pie. So we should get that in. And we have a Costco shepherd's pie. 50 minutes, 380. So again, I knew I was not able to cook a lot for this event, but I always get hopeful and excited, forever hopeful and excited. And now, at this point in the afternoon entertainment, I'm like, well, we got meatballs going, the turkey's looking beautiful, we can get these things cooking. And then really, I feel like the bulk of the attention needs to go towards getting veggies and things ready. And that's just what that's going to be. Oh, I need to look at this. Okay, they're macaroni, 40 to 60 minutes. So I'm sending these things out. I need to get a plan. I need to get a plan with those. We got some of these, I call them pinwheels, but let's see. A Swiss roller tray. Okay, and then we have stuffed peppers. 450 to 60 minutes. So I need to pay attention to those now. Okay. So now it's the process of opening these things up and getting them cooking and heated through. And also I want to say again, friends, because I have said several times that I just didn't want to order bulk Thanksgiving again from Cracker Barrel this year. Please order bulk Thanksgiving from Cracker Barrel. Please go out to Cracker Barrel. When I worked as a nurse many years, we did that as a little family many times, and it's all good. It's all okay. It's all allowed. I just wanted some other movement forward this year. I didn't want to order Cracker Barrel again. I wanted to host in some way 2 Thanksgivings and do 2 turkeys. Even if I'm not doing all my make-ahead holiday meals, I am baking turkey. I am heating through food. I am filling my island full of food. I am hosting people and family and friends. And if you are feeling Thanksgiving pressure, you don't have to. You can go to Costco, and Costco can do all or part of your Thanksgiving for you. Walmart, Food Lion, Kroger, they have many things prepped and ready to go, and you can still have the joy of heating it through in your oven and serving it. Or, as I say, you can go out and Cracker Barrel can serve you and your family Thanksgiving if you need to. So we are definitely doing these things. I also want to say, now I'm saying, you can go to Costco, you can go here, you can go there. Not everyone who watches my videos could just go to Costco and buy what they need. If you can and that's what you need, do that. If you are alone Thanksgiving, I know in my area, there are local organizations and churches and different groups that are providing meals on Thanksgiving Day. Even if it's just to not be alone, there are people out there that are offering gatherings, and I hope that you are able to find one in your area. And so to all my other viewers, if there are places in your area that are hosting gatherings and you have a link or information on that, please share it in these comments. I hope that someone who needs that fellowship can look through these comments and be connected with something close enough to home that they're able to participate in. I just really feel that. So if you have any information, let's just flood the comments with Thanksgiving celebrations for people who need that community. This was fun. Realized I turned the heat on, but not the actual bake setting on this oven. So the shepherd's pie and the pot pie haven't been going. So that's a thing. Okay, I'm going to cut a bunch of the turkey down and put it in a copper platter. Got scalloped potatoes going in the microwave, and for extra fun, I cannot find the plasticware that I bought for this. So gonna go through the dishwashers and things, and hopefully, do we own enough silverware? I don't know. We don't own enough silverware for 10 of us. But in other news, everything around here is coming together. Aren't those platters just precious? I love it. Everything's looking nice. We're doing this now as prep, but we are gonna swing things back around in the refrigerator here in a few minutes. So here's how things are looking. There's our long table. Here's things over yonder. We put the meatballs from the slow cooker in that large cast iron there. And we were saved. We were saved in our camping equipment. We did have some plasticware, so that is nice. Also, my very next video is very low budget Thanksgiving ideas, and I hope that you come back and look at that as well for people who are looking for information on doing Thanksgiving with what's at Dollar Tree, doing Thanksgiving with great value items at Walmart. It is all possible. My friend Katie Chase over on her channel, and I'll link her video down below if it's not out yet or when it comes out, she's doing a whole video on a Thanksgiving for 8 for under $100. And I believe she has a free resource that's coming out along with that as well. So there's information and tools out there. I know, stovetop stuffing and a turkey from Walmart and some cans of green beans and some sweet potatoes and some marshmallows. You can pull together a very low budget Thanksgiving for a house full. And if those are the resources you need, please look in the description, look in the comments below, and we're going to point you to those resources as well. And I want to say thank you for your encouragement and being with me through my journey where, again, I am just finding my next breath. I'm rebuilding my whole life. I am learning how to breathe again. And I am to the point, I'm not healed. Of course I'm not healed. I will be healing for the rest of my life. But I am to the point where I can look into this camera and I can say, hey, I'm not healed, but I'm doing it. And let's do this. Let's do this thing, right? Let's live. So I just thank you for all your love and all your support. Okay, I'm telling kids with candy, get ready. You got your first customers. It's kind of our version of Halloween around here, but we got some cars pulling up. They just called me, and folks are coming. Here's how things look at this moment. Lots of stuff are in the fridge. Some stuff's still in the oven. But look at us. We're doing things. Just ran to get my phone, but this has the internal temperature of 180, so I'm going to pull this. We have some families here already. Alrighty, so here's how everything has worked out. We have pulled it out. We are going to eat it. It's going to be wonderful. And we have someone got stuff from a Russian bakery, and Costco made all of this food. We baked the turkey from the farm, okay? Scalloped potatoes in the large cast iron, almost like I made them. Macaroni from Costco. Yay, desserts. Again, Russian bakery. I'm gonna have to figure that one out. The pies, and the famous deviled eggs, and also ice cream. So yeah, lots of food. We're doing this. So you see, friends, we busted through, and we got this kitchen, except now I see that one little open cabinet door. But that's okay. We got this kitchen all spit shined and ready to go for a fantastic party. We did end up hosting about 35 or so. It was beautiful. It was a beautiful thing. And so the kitchen was all cleaned and ready. And we did that decorating on the end of the island. I love that. And even my folks were like, oh, look at this. They loved it. And, you know, some of those things, like that little turkey is from the dollar store. The plates were from Hobby Lobby. That little, now our plate holder was from Walmart. Those baskets I had because, I mean, we leave no basket behind. And it was just a beautiful setup. And then the food, I tell ya. So big salad brought to you by Costco. Meat and veggies on those meat and veggie trays brought to you by Costco. And one of my teens had a great time putting those little toothpick holders in the meats and the cheeses, and they made those platters. The shrimp, that was easy. We just took the lids off. Yay. The strawberries, I had a family member cut up. I had another family member wash down the celery and the carrots and the tomatoes and make those really easy veggie platters. And look at us. We opened that spicy buffalo chicken dip, which I ate that for days. Delicious. The hummus was great. Also, so many of you have told me about the carrot recall. I purchased all this food on November 10th. We had the party on November 11th. Those carrots, they've come and gone. So I must have just missed being unalived by Costco E. coli carrots or whatever's happening there. But thank you for your comments. We're okay. We're good. We made it. One more thing we dodged. The blueberries were delicious. That's such a winner. So for me, when I eat at events like this, I mean, I told you, I end up having 3 Oreos, okay? But when I have something like this, when I'm at a church dinner, my main focus is protein and fruit and veggies. So I can fill up on turkey and blueberries and strawberries and celery and even some carrot sticks. Once in a while, throw caution to the wind and have 3 Oreos, you know. But whatever, my main focus is the protein. Also shrimp. Hello, I know what's good. Those stuffed peppers were fantastic. One of my friends, whenever she was heading home, she took a stuffed pepper and a salad for her lunch the next day. I mean, hey, look, we meal prepped. The meatballs were delicious. That was courtesy of a teenager dumping Sweet Baby Ray's in the slow cooker while Mama laid down flat. We also thank Costco for baking the cookies. It was an absolutely beautiful spread with our little tea lights in some of the jars and the washed blackberries. And I kept the croutons separate from the main salad. And I also left the dressing packs in a bowl. No one was mad at those deviled eggs. The deviled eggs were gone that night. It was an absolute beautiful, beautiful time. Those pinwheels, only a few of those were left. Someone brought a box of ice cream. There were even a few more people that showed up within the hour after I took these pictures. So we ended up with another box of bakery goodies and a few more pies. And I tell you, it was just delightful, delightful. I'm so thankful for everyone that came. And it was a beautiful, beautiful evening. Look at us. We did it. All right, so good news. The party went super well, and I brought out, hey, good thing we meal prep. I brought out these little containers. We had several of these go with these little lids. I think we got these at Dollar Tree. These were great for people to take leftovers home. Several of these were taken. And I think maybe 3 families filled one of these, like sweet potato casserole and turkey and some other things for dinner tomorrow. Isn't that great? So I'm glad I had all of these here, because suddenly I was like, oh my, we can send food home too, and save them from doing dinner tomorrow. And I'm sure you hear like the sugar in the background. So much goodness. All right, so we had a party and I'm picking down a turkey carcass and I got all kinds of hullabaloo, happy sounds in the background because there was so much. I had 3 Oreos, okay? That's how serious this was. Anyway, it was a wonderful party. So much food. And I actually have 5 people, half of our household of 10, are leaving for a 1-week trip in the morning. So I couldn't have too many leftovers here. So I had people, like I showed you, fill a pan, take your dinner home for tomorrow night. We still have a lot. There's some of the things that we have where I was thinking, well, I don't think the few of us that are gonna be here for the next week are gonna finish all of this. So we will probably do some freezing. I might be able to find someone else to pass some things on to also. Right now that my blood sugar's like, what did you do to me? You had 3 Oreos. I won't think about that tonight, like Scarlett. I'll think about that tomorrow, right? But picking down this turkey, I do have another platter of turkey. Well, it wasn't the platter I put the turkey in. There's some turkey in the refrigerator already too. I'm just trying to pick down what I can. I will, me and the other folks here will work on this turkey too. But it was so funny. So some bloopers is when I got the chicken pot pie and the shepherd's pie in the oven, and then like 30 minutes went by and I forgot to turn it on. That was funny. But it was a lot of fun. They brought a lot of good desserts, beautiful desserts. I think we're pretty well picked down here. I do have some delicious skin. Well, there's a whole wing. I'm gonna put this in here because I don't mind. I'm gonna also eat the skin at some point in the coming days. But we will put, well, I'm gonna try to get this turkey carcass in a bag. And then someone said that my turkey was really, really moist when I had it in the platter, and they asked if I had brined it first. And so all I did was take the broth that it had made and pour it. This is gonna be messy on my counter, but that's okay, that's what a kitchen's for. So I moved all my jars downstairs today. I've got this nice broth. I think I'm just gonna put it in everything. Everything that we need to go somewhere is just gonna go in a bag for tonight. Continuing on with the Scarlet, we will think about that tomorrow. I might just freeze the bag. You know, I used to do that. I used to just like freeze broth until we're on to other adventures. Let's see. Will this go well? Will the odds be in our favor? I think we're doing pretty good. Okay. Some really pretty broth there, huh? I'm laughing at myself. I'm thinking, oh, maybe I'll make a little turkey soup this week. I don't have time to make turkey soup this week. I gotta work on my course this week. That is funny. I don't know. I could just put the broth in a pan and some of these little turkey pieces. We could throw some wild rice in there, and I got carrots left. I got celery. Okay. Simple things for us right now. Good. I will probably just go ahead and double bag my broth because I'm me, and I probably should. That just makes me feel better about that. Put this in the dish pile. Also, we meal prepped for Thanksgiving because I never, ever, ever finished that cranberry sauce. I mean, it's finished. I'm letting it cool. I need to get a washcloth. When I film on my phone, I can't move it as easily. I'm just not in the workflow of moving it like how I move my vlogging camera. So, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hopefully the video after this one will be me back to my regular old camera. A new version of it. Just felt like I needed to clean that chicken. Nope, turkey. But now I'm getting ready to break this sucker down. How am I doing that? How are you doing this? Violent with this turkey carcass here. There we go. It's not too bad. Okay. What time? Not even 9 o'clock yet. I mean, we've been going. It's been a. What time did I get up this morning? 7 something. So. Been a stomping along day. I think I can get the rest of this in that bag. Some meat I should probably put in this one. Let's see. Nice chunks. Look at those bones there. It's a delicious bird. Have fun using this up, and then we'll do it again in a few weeks. We were already talking about a Christmas party. I talked to some of my friends that came about Us maybe doing the Pop-Tart and gingerbread houses again. Here's our little collection. We got our carcass pieces, our broth, our picked down meat, and a turkey leg. Someone requested that for tomorrow, so yay, farm-raised turkey. Also, some of my folks set up our pumpkins there as we tore down for this evening. We put the rest of the pumpkin plates and such up. We put them up top there for our Thanksgiving. The coffee went well. We had some grown-ups have some late night coffee, and now we're just festively decorated for the holiday.